This is CBS2 News This Morning.
Right now, in his own words, he went from jailer to jail. The city's former top cop, Bernard Kerik, has died, and he's being remembered today.
A live look outside. It is a first alert weather day. We're tracking a storm that could bring heavy rain and flooding, and we'll help you get ready for it.
We're live from Long Island on this Class Act Friday. Our Chris Wragge is at Commack High School. We'll show you how a top-tier kickline team and the celebrations for a beloved teacher after 28 years. All of that is happening this morning for you.
Look at this. This is crazy, all those people. Good morning on this Friday, May 30th. I'm Cindy Hsu.
The whole school turned out for this really exciting day in Commack. I'm Mary Calvi. Welcome to CBS2 News This Morning. As we mentioned, it is Class Act Friday.
Our Chris Wragge live from Commack High School in Long Island. Chris, good morning.
Ladies, good morning to you. Is this awesome or what? Commack High School. What a great turnout. What a way to end season 3 of Class Act. We're going to see the kickline perform in just a second, but the energy here has been incredible. We apologize to the rest of Suffolk County, even Nassau County, maybe even New York City. It's been that loud here this morning. Tony, I'm going to send it back to you, but we've got so much great things to talk about here before this half hour is up.
We hear it all the way here in New York City, Chris. Yeah, absolutely seismic, the energy out there. And we're excited to get back to you in a moment. In the meantime, let's get you out the door and get you ready for your Friday, which does feature a mainly dry day, but it's not totally dry. The radar right now is mainly dry. A couple sprinkles here or there. I do want you to be prepared for some fog, too, especially out east. But the focus of our weather heading into the weekend is more wet weather headed our way. Tonight into tomorrow morning, we're under our first little weather day as we track heavy rain. Biggest impact is going to be west, but everybody will see some rain. Localized flooding is a concern. Why? Well, remember this. The more rain you get, the less rain you need to cause flooding. May is delivered, and there's maybe another inch to 2 inches of rain on the way before we call it a month. All right, let's get the kids ready off to school now that we've made all the high schoolers feel bad about the school they go to. This morning, it's okay. It's a stray drop or two. Heading home, similar story, mid-70s. It's a warmer day, more sunshine, but it's after that the weather goes downhill. We'll help you time out the wet and dry weather windows, too, heading into the weekend in a moment. For now, it's 6:32. Let's get you back over to Guy Stanier in your first alert traffic, see what's happening on the roads this morning. Hey, Guy.
Good morning, Tony. We have a couple problems to talk about. We're going to start in Queens. We have a crash. It has the center lane closed on the northbound side of the Van Wyck at the Kew Gardens interchange. It's a little hard to see hidden behind the trees here. Delays are back to the Grand Central. And in Brooklyn, we have a stalled bus that has the right lane closed on the northbound side of the Gowanus right near 38th Street. Delays are back to the Belt Parkway. Alternate side parking is in effect today citywide. Mary and Cindy, back to you.
Guy, thank you. Former NYPD Commissioner Bernard Kerik, who led the force through 9/11 and in the immediate aftermath, has died.
The 69-year-old Kerik also served as commissioner for the city's Department of Correction before doing time himself in federal prison. Elijah Westbrook joins us now with more on the life of Bernard Kerik. Elijah.
Mary and Cindy, Bernard Kerik was an Army veteran, police commissioner, and viewed as a hero after the 9/11 attacks. He eventually was nominated to head the U.S. Department of Homeland Security before a fall from grace that landed him in federal prison.
I buried more cops than any police chief or commissioner in this country.
Bernard Kerik on CNN 10 years ago after the release of his book From Jailer to Jailed. Kerik was hailed as a hero overseeing the NYPD's response to the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center. He had over 40 years of service in law enforcement and national security. During Mayor Rudy Giuliani's administration, he spent 2 years as the city's commissioner of the Department of Corrections starting in 1998, before being appointed police commissioner in 2000.
There was no one in my life that was braver than he was.
Kerik's career was met with ups and downs after pleading guilty to an ethics violation and felony tax fraud in 2009. Part of it stemming from over $250,000 in apartment renovations he received from a construction firm that authorities say counted on Kerik to convince New York officials it had no organized crime links. He served 3 years in federal prison before he was released in 2013. President Trump pardoned Kerik in 2020. And reaction to Kerik's death continues to pour in. Attorney General Pam Bondi tweeted she's heartbroken over the loss of who she describes as a dear friend, adding that she's sending prayers to his family and friends. Mayor Adams also put out a statement that says in part, he was a great New Yorker and American. Rest in peace, my friend. Cindy and Mary.
Elijah Westbrook. Elijah, thank you. 6:35 in a hearing today in Manhattan Criminal Court for one of the men charged in the Soho crypto kidnapping case.
Meantime, there's a surprise twist involving two detectives. Christina Fan joins us live from the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Christina.
Cindy and Mary, good morning. William Duplessis, one of the suspects in this case, is scheduled to appear before a judge at 9 a.m. while his business partner, John Woltz, was indicted by a grand jury this week and will be arraigned on June 11th. Both of these men are accused of luring an associate of theirs to a townhouse in Soho, then torturing him for 17 days to try and obtain his Bitcoin password. According to sources, an NYPD detective assigned to Mayor Eric Adams' security detail allegedly picked the victim up from the airport May 6th and drove him to the apartment where he was held captive. Sources say that officer, along with another detective, were working security for the two suspects while off hours, something they need prior authorization to do from the NYPD but did not have. Officials say there is no indication the two detectives were involved in the weeks-long crypto scheme, but both of them have been placed on desk duty pending an internal affairs investigation. Reporting live from Lower Manhattan, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York.
Christina, thank you. The NYPD needs your help tracking down this man they say attacked an MTA worker in Brooklyn. Surveillance video shows the suspect with a metal pipe. Police say he swung the pipe at a worker at the Bergen Street station on Park Slope just after midnight today. But investigators say he missed and then punched the victim in the chest. The 68-year-old worker suffered minor injuries.
6:36 right now. Some elected officials in New York are now demanding the release of the Bronx high school student detained by ICE last week following a routine asylum hearing in federal immigration court. The 20-year-old, identified as Dylan, is being held at a Pennsylvania detention center. Congressman Dan Goldman says ICE continues to detain migrants at New York's immigration court. Photos provided to CBS News New York by government employees show what appear to be plainclothes ICE agents wearing ski masks in the lobby where Dylan was apprehended.
A judge has extended a court order blocking ICE from arresting Columbia University student Yoon-Saw Chung. Chung is suing the Trump administration, saying she is being targeted for deportation because she participated in pro-Palestinian demonstrations. The 21-year-old moved to the U.S. from Korea when she was 7 years old and has a green card. Back in March, a federal judge barred the feds from arresting her. The judge extended that order until a hearing next Thursday.
6:37 right now. The Knicks' amazing playoff run continues after staving off elimination last night at MSG.
And now the series to Game 6 in Indy with the Pacer lead cut 3-2.
The Knicks put on a dominant performance in Game 5, beating the Indiana Pacers 111-94. Loyal fans celebrated the Knicks' big victory last night at the team's official watch party in Central Park.
It's stride by stride, game by game, but they're going to win. There's no ifs about it. There's no question about it.
I think it's Knicks in 7. We had Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, even though he had 5 fouls, he didn't foul out. He came in clutch in the fourth quarter. And we had our bench players. Our bench players came out. McBride came out in the second half, so it's looking good for us. We have to take it back to Indiana, win that game, and it's Knicks in 7.
The Knicks now head to Indiana for Game 6 tomorrow night, and they are trying to force that Game 7 Monday night at MSG. Stick with CBS News New York as we follow the Knicks as they continue their playoff run. And now let's send it back out to Chris Wragge again live at Commack High School.
Mary, thank you so much. We showed you the Bloomberg trading floor. We showed you the esports lab, the real-life courtroom. When we come back, 28-time national champions. The Cougarettes are going to perform live right after this. Welcome back to Commack High School on this Class Act Friday. Love that sign. Got to thank the kids. It's an energetic bunch this morning, and we're so happy that everybody brought this energy. We're with Taylor Shield right now. These are the 4 captains of the Cougarettes, 28-time national champions. What's this been like for your high school experience to be a part of this program?
This is the most amazing experience I've ever had. Being with me and my 3 captains and winning me on the team, I've won 5 national championships. It's been the most amazing experience ever, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
I can only imagine how many medals and how many trophies you have at the house. Congratulations. Congratulations. Tony, we're going to send it back to you, but when we come back, the Cougarettes going to perform live right here, live television from Commack High School. Tony?
Do not want to miss that. They are absolutely incredible. Chris, thank you so much. At 6:43 on a Friday, it's 64 degrees. It's still kind of gray when you step outside, but I am optimistic we'll see a fair amount of sun this afternoon, and that means 70s are back, and it's a really nice afternoon. Do you take the umbrella today? I certainly would. It's a small rain chance. Most of you are not seeing rain, 20% during the day. It's well after sunset that those rain chances rise. So this is the future cast for what radar could look like this afternoon, which means your evening commute's okay. I even think the Mets, as they host the Rockies tonight, should be okay. Now that the games are faster, they should be clear before the rain rolls in. And by 11 tonight, midnight, it's pouring. Good part of the area as a low pressure system moves on in. It still still have some lingering showers early on a Saturday morning, but then a break. And the problem is, with a little bit of instability during the afternoon, we'll still have to watch for a couple of downpours. This is tomorrow afternoon as we get into another round. This one's not as widespread, but there may be enough energy, especially to the south, that one of these could be strong to severe. So we've got to track that Saturday evening. In terms of rainfall accumulations, it's about 1 inch to 2. Notice 1 inch will be common where you could capitalize on a little bit more, mainly west of the city where there is some concern or flash flooding, just because the ground is so saturated. It's been already such a wet month, and we've had about a half a foot of rain right now in the top 15 spot for wettest May. The good news is the drought conditions are improving a good portion of the area. We needed rain early this month. We don't need it so much at this point. We go to a first low weather day tonight into tomorrow morning. If you could be flexible with your outdoor plans, it's not going to be a washout tomorrow. There will be a dry window mid-morning to mid-afternoon. Sunday's the drier bed. It's a little cooler but refreshing. 70s on Monday, upper 70s. We're closing in at 80 degrees. And how about some pool and beach weather headed our way by the middle of next week? 6:45 as we send it on over to Guy Stanier with an updated look on your first alert traffic this morning. Hey, Guy.
Good morning, Tony. We have a problem in Brooklyn. We have a stall bus that has the right lane blocked on the northbound Gowanus near 38th Street. Delays are back to the Belt Parkway. And in Palisades Park, an accident has all lanes closed in both directions on Route 1 and 9 between Route 46 and Columbia Avenue. Bergen Boulevard is going to be a better option. Alternate side parking is in effect today citywide. And Chris Wragge is live out at Commack High School. Over to you, Chris.
All right, Guy, thank you. The New York Yankees have 27 World Championships. The Cougarettes here at Commack High School have 28 national championships. Take a look. I'm sensing a 29th national championship next season. Cougarettes, thank you guys. That was awesome. Now, one thing that they'll definitely credit this performance to and their career is as Cougarettes who are their coaches. They love their coaches and their teachers and, of course, their teammates. That's paramount. The teachers here, they leave an indelible mark on these students, including one special teacher who's calling it quits after 28 years here at Commack High School.
it's special because, we have this teacher here, Dr. Hansen, who, he's played with Barbra Streisand, Ray Charles, Frank Sinatra. He does Broadway shows in the Pit, and he still does it with teaching. He's phenomenal.
Band teacher Frank Hansen, like many teachers here, has made his mark on his students. The ease with which he teaches music and his experience is legendary.
I think the kids really just want to know that you care about them. They really don't care about like what you've done or what you do. Every once in a while I might say something because like something that we do here might remind me of like a professional situation that's gone on, and I might tell a story like that, but it's never to brag. I was on the road with Tony Bennett. Who's Tony Bennett, so which is okay.
Hansen is hanging him up after 40 years, 28 at Commack, helping orchestrate the musical paths of countless students.
You learn that a lot of times they just want to be seen, they want to be listened to, they don't want to be talked down to, which, Hansen never did. So it's a healthy balance between, hey, you got to do this, but also, I get that you're still getting comfortable with this instrument.
It's great to have a teacher like that.
Oh, he's wonderful.
That type of influence.
Forrest is a great musician. I mean, he's in our Jazz Messengers, and the Jazz Messengers is a very small jazz group, about 5, 6, 7, 8 musicians that I handpick. So in order to be in that ensemble, you have to be like of the very best in our department. So he's one of our best.
And Hansen is one of the best. At the spring concert, his final as the conductor, over 60 former students returned to say thank you and job well done.
I have nothing but gratitude. It's just an honor to get to be here every single day with these kids.
They're cheering for you.
I know. I can't believe it.
After 28 years here at this school, 40 years teaching, what do you do next, Doc?
Well, I'm a working musician, so I'm always working, but I'm going to miss this place. It's been such a big part of my life and a home. Very grateful.
Pretty great send-off, huh?
Oh, I love them.
One of the great things about the teachers here, we mentioned this before when we talked to Carrie, the principal, so many teachers went to school here. We've got about 30 faculty alums that are here now, current faculty here at the school that all went to Commack High School back in the day. And that's what makes this place so special, along with all of the schools we feature. It's not just the student body, it's the faculty, it's the administrators, but getting a chance to meet a number of the people here at Commack. This place has really, really got a great feel to it. Doc, thank you. Dr. Frank Hansen, hanging them up after 28 years. Thank you for your service and everything you've done for these kids. They absolutely love them. Commack High School, once again, great job this morning. Cindy, Mary, let's send it back to you.
I mean, amazing. I think I want to go back to high school.
I know.
Right? Oh, so exciting. Just incredible to see all of the programs. Remarkable. Thanks, Chris. And up next, improving the commute.
The governors of New York and New Jersey pick up their shovels and break ground on a facility they say will do just that.
Tracking dangerous storms, knowing how much rain is going to fall. Ever wonder how it all works?
Well, I'm visiting schools to teach a new class. First Alert Weather 101. Want in? Head to our website to sign up now.